Hi folks, and welcome back to another beautiful day here in Scotland. My name is Shawn.
And I'm Corinne.
And welcome back to the Travels of Red Rover.
We are here today on the Isle of Lewis in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland, and specifically we are visiting the Butt of Lewis.
And that's actually sticking up out of my head right behind us here. It's a gorgeous lighthouse on the very end of the northern end of Lewis. And it's absolutely gorgeous day. We were actually supposed to get heavy rain and clouds all day, but all of a sudden the sun has broken out. We got beautiful blue puffy skies, blue puffy clouds. So Corinne and I hurried out to do some photography today.
Yes, and we're doing some lighthouse pictures now, and we'll share with you our location.
So the Stevenson family was a really important lighthouse building family here in Scotland. This is one of the lighthouses that they designed and built. It was built in about 1862. They picked an absolutely gorgeous location, very, very photogenic, beautiful green rocks out in front and a green plateau coming down to the lighthouse overlooking the north shore of the Isle of Lewis. So Corinne and I are doing some photography of the lighthouse. It's a beautiful lighthouse, just absolutely gorgeous, very well maintained. The buildings are beautiful white with beautiful trim, gorgeous windows, and the lighthouse itself, other than being a bit mechanical on top, is really quite attractive. The whole grounds here is absolutely beautiful. It's got this almost putting green-like lawn all around it, which makes it absolutely gorgeous. Now, today the sun is in the southeast of us, and we're kind of on the west side, which makes the tower somewhat shadowed, but the hill on the other side is a bit hard to get up. And we may try that later, but we're going to do some shots from this side. The sun is peeking in and out of clouds. In a way, it's kind of better when it kind of gets behind a little bit of a cloud and shadows just a little bit. It evens out the light on the lighthouse, makes it a little bit easier. Now, the only bad thing is there's this old, 1950s radio antenna back here that's not so attractive, and we're trying to keep that out of the shots. So Corinne and I moved to the other side of the lighthouse, and unfortunately the clouds are moving in a little bit on us, so it's getting a little duller, a little flatter light. We're also playing a little trick on this side. There's a big car park right in front of the lighthouse, which is quite unattractive. So we're using this hill here to hide the car park and really just capture the top of the rocks and the lighthouse. And it's a much more pleasant shot. So we're working on that right now. Not really all that difficult a shot. It's a pretty much a standard shot at ISO 100. I am using a polarizer. With the polarizer on, it's actually darkening up those clouds and giving them a little bit more definition in the background. Shooting at about f/18 just to get a nice shutter speed, which is around about a 60th of a second.
So this is the view from the southeast side. It's early afternoon, and I have my shadow kind of laying out in front of me, pointing towards the lighthouse. So this side of the lighthouse is very nicely lit. In the afternoon, the other side where we started would be gorgeous. So if you come in the late afternoon, you want to try the northwest side. Here you can see the car park that Shawn was mentioning down just below the tower of the lighthouse. And if I pan around, you can see this hill I've climbed up, and Shawn's just over there on the other side of the hill. We're using the hill to create a foreground that covers up our car park here so that that's not an annoyance in the picture.
Well, Corinne, what did you think of the photography this morning in this beautiful lighthouse?
We had excellent light. The sun came in and out from behind some light clouds. We had some clouds in behind the lighthouse that gave it some drama in the sky. So I think it was a good location and a good atmosphere.
Yeah, it was a really good location. I don't want to be too whingy or whiny here, but it would have been nice if the light was a little bit further to the west. It would have lit the tower up on its, what I would call, photogenic side a little better. Unfortunately, where it's lit up on the more southeastern side, there's a car park in front of the lighthouse, and it's not quite so attractive.
So if you have a choice, come here in the evening if you got some good light rather than the morning.
Yep, it's definitely a really good recommendation. Well, folks, we're going to bring this video to an end. We sure hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, could you give us a thumbs up, please?
And if you'd like to see more of our videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, if you would share with other photographer friends, we'd appreciate it.
And as always, if you want to know when we release videos, hit that little bell button.
And we love your comments and thoughts and questions. So if there's a particular picture you liked or you'd like to know more about this location, just put a question or comment down below and we'll be sure to respond as soon as possible.
And until next time, bye for now.
Bye for now.